Good morning, Biliran! Good morning, dear listeners and followers of the Biliran Division Alternative Learning System School on Air. I am Sir Art Rana, one of your hosts for today's episode of Als Radyo Eskwela. We are now broadcasting live on 103.9 Radyo Natin FM. And you can also watch us live on the Facebook page of 103.9 Radyo Natin FM Naval Biliran. My co-pilot for today's episode is also an ALS implementer from Colaba District, Sir Eric Francisco.
Good morning to Sir Art, to our dear listeners, especially our ALS learners and our co-ALS implementers, good morning! I am glad to be here with you today, Sir Art, for another enjoyable and informative discussion. To our dear learners, prepare your notebook and ball pen and be ready to take note of the important details while we are discussing. Make sure that you are in a comfortable place, ready your mind and open your ears, and we're ready to go.
For today's episode, we are going to talk about the different potential problems of a desktop computer, computer viruses, hardware malfunctions, and software issues. Again, our lesson for today is about the different potential problems of a desktop computer, computer viruses, hardware malfunctions, and software issues. But before we start the discussion, let us first read the question for our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo.
Yes, Sir Art! And a reminder to our learners, listeners, and followers, the first person to text or comment the correct answer will be given 50 pesos worth of load sponsored by one of our ALS implementers here in the division of Biliran, Ma'am Janine Grace Ambi. Thank you so much, Ma'am, for the load.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Janine. And now, here is our question for our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo.
This potential problem of a desktop computer is designed to spread from host to host and has the ability to replicate. I repeat, this potential problem of a desktop computer is designed to spread from host to host and has the ability to replicate. What is this?
Text your name, address, and correct answers to 0960-664-9918. Again, text your name, address, and correct answer to 0960-664-9918. And for those who are watching us live on Radyo Natin Facebook page, you can type your name, address, cell phone number, and correct answer on the comment box. Again, for those who are watching us live on Radyo Natin Facebook page, you can write your name, address, cell phone number, and correct answer on the comment box. The first to give the correct answer will receive 50 pesos worth of load.
Dear learners, listen attentively to our discussion so you can give the correct answer. And if you think you already know the answer, feel free to send your answer to our number 0906-664-9918 or type your answer in the comment box if you are watching us live on Facebook page.
Dear learners, lend us your ears, have your mind open, and listen attentively to our discussion so you will not only know the correct answer for our question, but you will also learn what are the different potential problems of a desktop computer, like computer viruses, hardware malfunctions, and software issues. But in order to understand those problems, let us know what exactly is a computer and how does it work. This is a short audio clip taken from YouTube on the page of gcflearnfree.org. Are you ready? Okay!
Computers are all around us. From laptop computers to smartphones to smart watches, they're changing the way that we live our lives. But have you ever asked yourself, what exactly is a computer? A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. The computer sees data as ones and zeros, but it knows how to combine them into much more complex things, such as a photo, movie, website, game, and much more. Computers use a combination of hardware and software. Hardware is any physical part of the computer, which includes the internal components and the external parts like the monitor and keyboard. Software is any set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do, such as a web browser, media player, or word processor. When most people say computer, they're talking about a personal computer. This can be a desktop computer or a laptop, which has basically the same capabilities, but in a more portable package. Personal computers come in a few different styles. The most common type uses the Windows operating system. Macs or Macintosh computers feature the Mac OS operating system, while Chromebooks run on Chrome OS. Smartphones and other mobile devices mostly use the iOS or Android operating systems. We'll talk more about operating systems in a later video. Computers come in many other shapes and sizes. TVs, game consoles, and even appliances like refrigerators can have built-in computers, although they may not do everything a desktop or a laptop can. There's another type of computer that plays an important role in our lives: servers. A server sends information to other computers on a network. In fact, every time you use the internet, web servers deliver the web pages that you want to see to your computer. Servers are also used in many offices to store and share files. As you can see, there are many types of computers out there, and each one plays a part in our modern world.
GCF Global, creating opportunities for a better life.
Based on the audio clip, what is a computer? Correct. A computer is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. Almost everyone knows how to use computer. Classes these days are being done online. But what happens if you run into a problem with our computer? Do you know that there are many potential problems that your computer might encounter? That, my dear learners, are what are we going to learn today. Are you all excited? Very good.
We have heard in the audio clip that computer uses a combination of hardware and software. Hardware is any physical parts of computer such as keyboard, monitor, and mouse. Software, on the other hand, is any set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. Again, computer uses a combination of hardware and software. Hardware is any physical parts of a computer, and software is any set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. Did you get it? Very good!
Have you experienced using a computer when suddenly it freezes and won't work? Or when your computer got virus from the flash drive you need? These are just some potential problems that your computer might have been encountered.
Exactly! In line with this, our dear learners and listeners, we will be identifying the different potential problems of a desktop computer that you might encounter while using it.
First, the computer won't start. A computer that suddenly shut off or has difficulty starting up could have a failing power supply. Check that the computer is plugged into the power point properly, and if that doesn't work, test the power point with another working device to confirm whether or not there is adequate power. Once again, one of the potential problems of a desktop computer is the computer won't start.
Second, the screen is blank. If the computer is on but the screen is blank, there may be an issue with the connection between the computer and the screen. First, check to see if the monitor is plugged into a power point and that the connection between the monitor and computer hard drive is secure. If the problem is on a laptop, then you may need to get a professional to fix it, as some of the internal wires may be worn. Again, the second potential problem of the desktop computer is the screen is blank.
Third, abnormally functioning operating system or software. If the operating system or other software is either unresponsive or is acting up, then try restarting your computer and run a virus scan. To avoid having this happen, install reliable antivirus software. Once again, the third potential problem of a desktop computer is abnormally functioning operating system or software. Are you still with us? Good.
Fourth, Windows won't boot. If you are having troubles booting Windows, then you may have to reinstall it with the Windows recovery disk. Again, the fourth potential problem of desktop computer is Windows won't boot. If you are having troubles booting Windows, then you may have to reinstall it with the Windows recovery disk.
Fifth potential problem is the screen is frozen. When your computer freezes, you may have no other option than to reboot and risk losing any unsaved work. Freezes can be a sign of insufficient RAM, registry conflicts, corrupt or missing files, or spyware. Press and hold the power button until the computer turns off. Then, restart it and get to work cleaning up the system so that it doesn't freeze again. Once again, the fifth potential problem of a desktop computer is the screen is frozen. Did you understand? Alright.
Sixth, computer is slow. If your computer is slower than normal, you can often fix the problem simply by cleaning the hard disk of unwanted files. You can also install a firewall, antivirus, and anti-spyware tools, and schedule regular registry scans. External hard drives are great storage solutions for overtaxed CPUs and will help your computer run faster. Again, the sixth potential problem of a desktop computer is slow.
Then, we have the seventh, strange noises. A lot of noise coming from your computer is generally a sign of either hardware malfunction or a noisy fan. Hard drives often make noise just before they fail, so you may want to back up information just in case, and fans are very easy to replace. Again, the seventh potential problem of a desktop computer is strange noises.
The eighth potential problem of a desktop computer is overheating. If a computer case lacks a sufficient cooling system, then the computer's components may start to generate excess heat during operation. To avoid your computer burning itself out, turn it off and let it rest if it's getting hot. Additionally, you can check the fan to make sure it's working properly. Again, the eighth potential problem of the desktop computer is overheating.
Ninth potential problem, drop internet connections. Drop internet connections can be very frustrating. Often the problem is simple and may be caused by a bad cable or phone line, which is easy to fix. More serious problems include viruses, a bad network card or modem, or a problem with the driver. Once again, the ninth potential problem of a desktop computer is drop internet connections. Understood? Good.
For the 10th and last problem of the desktop computer is computer virus. Computer virus is designed to spread from host to host and has the ability to replicate itself. Similarly, in the same way the flu viruses cannot reproduce without a host cell, computer viruses cannot reproduce and spread without programming such as a file or document. Again, the 10th and last potential problem of a desktop computer is computer virus.
Were you able to follow the different potential problem of a desktop computer? Very good!
Let's try to recall those mentioned potential problem of a desktop computer. Once again, first, the computer won't start. Second, the screen is blank. Third, abnormally functioning operating system or softwares. Fourth is Windows won't boot. And fifth, the screen is frozen.
The sixth potential problem of a desktop computer is slow. Seventh, strange noises. Eighth, overheating. Ninth, drop internet connections. And lastly, computer virus. Did you get it? That's great!
I'm sure that aside from identifying the different potential problems of a desktop computer, you were also able to remember what to do if ever you encounter such problems. Let me see if you still remember the things you should do in order to fix these problems.
If the computer won't start, what will you do? Correct. Check if the computer is plugged into the PowerPoint properly. I repeat, check if the computer is plugged into the PowerPoint properly. Second, if the screen is black, check to see if the monitor is plugged into a PowerPoint and that the connection between the monitor and computer hard drive is secure.
The third one is abnormally functioning operating system or software. If the operating system or other software is either unresponsive or is acting up, then try restarting your computer and run a virus scan. Again, what will you do? Try restarting your computer and run a virus scan. Very good. Fourth is Windows won't boot. What should you do? You may have to reinstall it with a Windows Recovery Disk. That's correct. Again, reinstall it with Windows Recovery Disk.
Fifth is the screen is frozen. How will you fix this? Yes, press and hold the power button until the computer turns off. Then restart it and get to work cleaning up the system so that it doesn't freeze again. Once more, press and hold the power button until the computer turns off. Then restart it and get to work cleaning up the system so that it doesn't freeze again. The sixth is computer is slow. To fix the problem, you just have to simply clean the hard drive of unwanted files.
The seventh is strange noises. What to do? Backup information just in case, and fans are very easy to replace. Again, if the problem is the fan, it's very easy to replace. The eighth is overheating. How can you avoid this? Good. To avoid your computer burning itself out, turn it off and let it rest if it's getting hot. Again, turn it off and let it rest if it's getting hot.
Ninth is drop internet connections. How do we fix this? Exactly. This problem is simple and may be caused by a bad cable or phone line, which is easy to fix. I repeat, it may be caused by a bad cable or phone line, which is easy to fix. The 10th and the last is computer virus. How can we avoid computer viruses? Very good, by simply installing trusted antivirus application. Again, install trusted antivirus application.
And there you have it, our dear learners and listeners. Those are the ways and tips on how to fix the potential problems that your desktop computer might encounter.
Now, to find out what you have learned, we will have a short activity. Get your pen and paper or activity sheets and be ready. For your answers, write only the correct letter of the following questions. Those who have activity sheets, you may read the statement with me. Did you get it? That's good!
For question number 1, it is personal computer designed for regular use at a single location on or near a desk due to its size and power requirement. Again, for question number 1, it is a personal computer designed for regular use at a single location on or near a desk due to its size and power requirement. A. Desktop computer. B. Central Processing Unit or CPU. C. Hardware malfunctions. D. Software issues.
For question number 2, blank is a design to spread from host to host and has the ability to replicate itself. Again, blank is a design to spread from host to host and has the ability to replicate itself. A. Desktop computer. B. Computer virus. C. Hardware malfunctions. D. Software issues.
For number 3, how does computer viruses spread? Again, for number 3, how does computer viruses spread? A. With the software or documents they get attached to are transferred from one computer to another using a network, a disk, file sharing method, or through infected email attachments. B. Computer viruses can be spread through email and text messages attachments, internet file downloads, and social media scam links. C. Some computer viruses are programmed to harm your computer by damaging programs, deleting files, or reformatting the hard drive. D. All of the above.
For number 4, abnormally functioning operating system or software and slow or dropped internet connections are both common problems of blank. Again, for number 4, abnormally functioning operating system or software and slow or dropped internet connections are both common problem of blank. A. Desktop computer. B. Central Processing Unit or CPU. C. Hardware malfunctions. D. Software issues.
For number 5 and the final question, what is the common cause of having a computer hardware malfunctions? Again, what is the common cause of having a computer hardware malfunction? A. Slow internet connection. B. Abnormally functioning operating system. C. Computer won't start. D. Screen freezes.
How was it? Were you able to answer all the questions? That's good! Now, let's try to find out if your answers are correct. Ready? Okay. For question number 1, it is a personal computer designed for regular use at a single location on or near a desk due to its size and power requirements. Once again, it is a personal computer designed for regular use at a single location or near a desk due to its size and power requirements. The answer for this is letter A, desktop computer.
For question number 2, it is designed to spread from host to host and has the ability to replicate itself. The answer is, that's right, letter B, computer virus.
For question number 3, how does computer virus spread? I repeat, how does computer virus spread? The answer for this is letter D, all of the above.
For question number 4, abnormally functioning operating system or software and slow or drop internet connections are both common problems of? Yes, letter D, software issues.
For number 5 and final question, what is the common cause of having a computer hardware malfunction? The answer for this is letter C, computer won't start.
Now, count the number of your correct answers. If you were able to get 3 points and above, that's great. But if you got 2 points and below, don't worry because we still have another activity. Just do your best so you can get a higher score. Do you understand? Alright.
For your final activity, list at least 5 different potential problems of a desktop computer. I repeat, list at least 5 different potential problems of a desktop computer. After answering your activity, wait for your implementer to collect your activity sheets. Did you understand? That's great!
And so, dear learners, this is the end of our insightful discussion for today's topic. But before we say goodbye, let us find out first who is the lucky winner of our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo. Sir Eric, do we have a winner now?
Yes, Sir Art! And our winner for today is no other than Gian Mitropal of Sitio Espilwe, Barangay Berhinya, Culaba. Congratulations! Her answer is computer virus. And that is correct. You are our lucky winner of 50 pesos worth of load. Just wait for our staff that will contact you to process your prize.
Yes, thank you. And congratulations again. And for those who are not lucky enough to win today, don't be disappointed, for you still have a chance to win our Tanong Ko, Sagot Mo contest on our next episode of Als Radyo Eskwela this coming Monday, September 13, 2021 at the same time, 11 o'clock to 11:30 in the morning. Again, this is Sir Art, which leave you a message. The good news about computer is that they do what you tell them to do. Stay safe, God bless, and good morning, Biliran.
And before we end, a quote from Craig Bros is what I will give you. It's hardware that makes a machine fast. It's software that makes a fast machine slow. Once again, I am Sir Eric Francisco. Thank you and God bless us all.
Dibisyon ng Biliran Alternative Learning System, kasama ang buong kagawaran ng edukasyon at kaagapay ang pamahalaan ng probinsya ng Biliran, ay buong pusong inihahandog ang programang pangradyo na pinamagatang Als Radyo Eskwela. Ito ay inyong mapapakinggan tuwing Lunes at Biyernes sa ganap na alas 11 hanggang alas 11:30 ng umaga dito lamang sa 103.9 Radyo Natin FM. Walang makahahadlang, walang maiiwan sa Alternative Learning System. Tiyak na may pag-asa, sama-samang lilipad para maabot ang pangarap sa hamong kinakaharap. Patuloy na aangat, edukasyon para sa lahat, sulong edukalidad. Ito ang DepEd Als Radyo Eskwela ng Dibisyon ng Biliran.